Welcome to Salem, Virginia, and this must be the clone of Greenville as well. So, I'm in the car dealership in Salem, and that must be the Salem car dealership. If we're gonna be buying some a first car, and it won't absolutely having for a first car as well. So, if I'm gonna be starting for some first ones, so even I'm gonna be starting for a Nissan 350C. So what about my passes as well? So I don't even for why I have no cars detected as well, so I don't have any cars anymore. So looks like we're starting for sedans as well. We're gonna be starting out with the Ford Crown Victoria, which is absolutely gonna be best as well. I cannot able to do so, but looks like we're starting off for our last at least $4,000, and other cars like the taxi and the police cruiser. So I was able to kind of find out what this cost for a lot of dollars as well. We don't able to buy some Asian stuff because I don't able to try to do so. Starting with hatchbacks as trying to buying for a Volkswagen Golf. So even I'm gonna be purchased to paint our little bit self for blue, and looks like it's gonna be trying to make himself for a little bit of blue for this time. So I'm not gonna be choosing for one color at a time, so I wasn't able to find out what is going on with this out here. So I wasn't able to get around here to be late as out there. We want as absolutely gonna be well. I'm starting for the ground confirm to paint this car, and absolutely I'm going to be buying the Ford Crown Victoria first. The horsepower is 239 horsepower, but I think it's absolutely copying as not like this. It's absolutely cloned as the CDID, and absolutely as well, and the graphics looks like for a clone of I really know what this one's Greenville. Now if I'm gonna be spawn some car, maybe I'm going to be turn the tab off and spawn our first car. And I think respawn again for respawn against first time. So looks like I'm going to be spawn this car properly. But looks like everything is absolutely okay. And look at this. It's still autumn right now in November. So to enter this vehicle, so let's gonna be pressing E and let's start the drive as well. So using a manual transmission, and let's gonna be driving for our first steps of this vehicle. So even though I got $30,000 as well, I'm not gonna be using, or just gonna be losing for lots of money for this well. So I won't able to play for too many games for something like else, and if I just never play too many games, I cannot able to do so because we're gonna be still in progress and we're gonna be making these things straight. Now all I have to do is gonna be moving a little bit slow, but make sure everything is absolutely green light, and I won't absolutely ran into a red light or something, because I'm staying safe and sound like it's always gonna be trying to using for 45 miles an hour. So as you can see, for the autumn season, there must be pumpkins everywhere around the corner as well. So it looks like I'm gonna be slowing down, and we might absolutely gonna be picking up some money as well. So the speed limit should be 35 miles an hour as well. So we just went into the kind of itself for the intersection as well. So maybe I think this game is a little bit good, and it's absolutely much good as well. Now let's gonna be driving a little bit slow, and that should be trying to drive as safe as possible that we can do for racing games for ourselves. If I'm gonna be trying to continue more racing games, we still have every since absolutely gonna be doing for a driving games as well. So the green light just went on for this time. Got absolutely gotta be such a very slow, but the speed limit is 30 miles an hour as well. So we're gonna be shifting to a fourth gear as well, shifting down as well, and we almost ran into a red light, and looks like I just stopped quickly as well, as we never gonna be possible that I can do. So there must be the store, and that must be the XBS Pizza as well. So maybe I won't able to look closer as well. So even we're absolutely moving closer to the gas station as well. So there are no fuel changes as here, and as always, it's got to be much more quicker, and it's absolutely going to be turned into green light as well. So maybe it won't able to do so. So let me hear in the sound as well. And we never absolutely possibly everything is red light as well, so it won't absolutely gonna be trying to get around here, but I'm still trying to do as well, but still pretty loud as well. So if you go on board on this vehicle, it won't absolutely gonna be working as well. So make sure that I'm staying in 6th gear, that the maximum things that just went to for and over 30 miles an hour. You can see the car wash right over there, as we almost ran into a red light right over there, so it won't be able to get much. As we look up into right things like there, it's still moving pretty far, as well as it possibly gonna be dead until we wait for just not for a few hours, just a few minutes, that I'm gonna be back so shortly whatever I do. So I need to buy some other coupes, such as no pass as this one, so make sure it we're gonna be using for settings, sun rays, and FOV, and I wasn't able to do so. And how the tutorial is gonna be purchasing houses, as well as we cannot able to get around here to make some passes. You can change job or whatever you want, and there are no passes available for this game. So looks like I'm gonna be buying some sports cars. Whatever I do, that I'm just gonna be a little bit rich for just a little bit time. So I won't able to get rich as possible because I'm absolutely good as well. There's a nearby gas station right next up to the Burger King, and looks like it's a little bit not inside of this time, and looks like we're still everything for, since there is no racing track over here, so everything must be gone safe. And looks like we're about to get for the green light as well, so it must be gonna be a little bit for driving as well. So it's still much that we're gonna be driving everywhere as first, but tomorrow we're gonna be doing for our next Monster Jam race tomorrow, and it's absolutely gonna be such a very good idea for just going to be at home as well. So even towards to hit to 55 miles an hour, almost ran into a red light. But looks like it's absolutely gonna be for, it looks like insane for old Autumn Town. So there must be a Rick Chill, and there must be gonna be trying to get away for just one. There must be a truck gas station. It is shifting down to our gear near as well. This is not the near gear as well. It's a neutral as well. So I'm not gonna be pulling out for a throttle as well. So looks like I'm gonna be setting to my fuel tachometer, and it won't absolutely gonna be finding as well until the green light has been went off for this time. And looks like we are now entering to the little bit kind of ourselves for a town or something. So it looks like we're gonna be cruising a little bit, and the intersection just not a little bit for look kind of tricky about this time. So even though it's a little bit kinds of no stress at this time, so even though it's absolutely going to be trying to do so, and you can see some editing while you're in a passenger, and because you won't able to see things in America, because I got my Smith system on it, and it's got to be not being easy, but it's 3:31 p.m. and looks like we're not going to be insane for this time. And absolutely anything, and since it was a realism for just something like this, as we're heading towards for more far as these things, it's gonna be very close whatsoever. Alright, we just absolutely find a ways that is not gonna be the end of the road. It looks like we're at Benny's as well, so we're near in the city by, so absolutely we're gonna be quickly turn left. But I don't want to get caught by something like else. It's absolutely going to be very monstrosity for this time. So looks like I'm going to be right on time for this time. So we're at the DK Grill and Chills as well. There must be a hotel or something like else. And I can see the green gas station, the green station as well. So that must be the end of the road, and absolutely not as well. So looks like I'm heading back into the dealership, but looks like we're absolutely got to be end of this video for the first time as well. So until we reach $35,000 as well, I absolutely gonna be going to turn left as well. So I just absolutely ran into a line, but it's absolutely not gone too wrong for this time. So I need to wait for just kinds of few minutes before we are about to end this video. So looks like I'm gonna be speed out through this until we end up this video on time. So make sure I won't able to get caught by police. And it's absolutely never gonna be embarrassing for so much. And looks like we're on our way through back there.
Later.
Right, so we made it back into the dealership for this kind of themselves because we made it absolutely on time. If you look back at this strategy, you might experience it for a very big lag, which is a little bit lag for something like else. Make sure I'm gonna be despawning for our vehicle, and that's it. So if you enjoyed for this video, so make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And as always, make sure the game is linked in the description below, and we're back at the car dealership Salem as well. So thank you for watching, and I won't able to sell everything as I possibly that I'm never gonna be do. Now let's gonna be still, as we're going to be reaching for $35,000, and that's, let's say, bye, thank you for watching, and Richard Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.